Mamlaka Television, impacting generations.
You know, I have seen that, and I'm sure you all followed my bursary launch yesterday. Now, if you did, you saw I actually said we do not want any Maandamano in Nakuru County. And the reason I'm very clear on that, I have always said if you look for a true Democrat in this country, I'll probably be number 1 or 2. So I believe in the right of people to be able to picket and all that. However, we have all lived in this country for the last 3 weeks or so. And we have seen the kind of Maandamano's they've been having are not the true peaceful Maandamano's that the Constitution envisages. Yeah? So that means that what they are doing is not protected picketing, yeah? Because they are doing it violently, carrying stones and weapons and all that kind of stuff. And when we talk about in the Constitution the right to picket and do all that, you must be unarmed. And you cannot also infringe the rights of others by destroying property, by making people, perhaps I have a little shop in the town and I want to come and open my shop, but by virtue of your violent Maandamano's, you make me stay away because I'm scared that you will break into my shop. So what is happening then is that you are infringing on the rights of other people. In my head, your rights stop where mine begin. So where yours now become violent, that is where you lose those protected rights. So in Nakuru, I'm very clear, there is no need and we do not need those Maandamano's. If truly they want to talk about the cost of living, I am sure they have other avenues like parliament where their MPs are and can ventilate on that, be they their members of parliament in the National Assembly or in the Senate. They actually have 47 county assemblies across this country where they can also bring those agendas. So for me, I don't believe that the reason they want to do these Maandamano's is due to the cost of living. What it is you have a person who loses elections cycle after cycle every 5 years, and every time you have specialized in political bad manners, that every time you must hold the country hostage so that you find your way through the back door to get a piece of the cake. And what I say, even to my president, and to my party leader, and to our political leaders. Yes, we can talk if that is what we are talking about. And you know, it's hypocrisy too. Because the other day we saw members of parliament and senators go to State House from the opposition, and I think they were chased away. They were told they cannot go meet with the president. So when you talk to us about we want to talk, that's the kind of conversation, yes, I think we should have. How do we make things better? We know across the world, the cost of living has gone up. And this really is contributed by the wars we see in Ukraine and Russia and other factors. So you cannot tell me that the way to resolve this is by having Maandamano. So when we read that propaganda at Sijui, I have done what or have said what, all of you know that is nonsense. That is the kind of propaganda they specialize in. They probably have planned to do the same and then turn it and use it against those they want to malign. But I can tell you, I am a peace-loving Kenyan, a believer in property rights, and a person who does not believe that any violence can help us achieve anything. So for one, I stand here very clear in black and white saying their Maandamano's are illegal because they are not protected Maandamano's due to the violence. We should not have any Maandamano in Nakuru town, and all the properties of everybody, be they small people or big people or everybody, should be protected, and lives too. And that is it.
A follow-up on that. How has Nakuru been affected by the demos that we're experiencing in Nairobi? Because transport is paralyzed. So maybe you can paint for us a picture in terms of transport and business and also tourism.
So are you saying transport is paralyzed in Nakuru?
No, in terms of people cannot go to Nairobi because of the
Sure. So that is why you hear, as much as, you know, sometimes they say, it may not be affecting me right now necessarily, but eventually it's just a matter of time. Because there may be a business person here who sells some merchandise in a shop in town, who goes for it perhaps in Gekomba, and now because of what is happening, they are not able to get into a vehicle and go pick up that. So eventually it affects everybody. And that is why I'm saying I don't think, if truly we are talking about the cost of living, bringing it down, this is the right way to do it. I think, yes, it's a conversation that needs to be had, but not this way. So for now, we are saying we must protect our county in every way so that we make sure that madness there is not exported here. Yeah, but at the same time, we are cognizant of the fact that that has effects on our people here as well, and that is why we are not isolated. We are global village or a national village as well. So their acts and misdeeds there are also affecting our people here, because you also have families and friends out there, and maybe you're also worried for them. You are not able to go transact your businesses. People are shut in at home, and it doesn't look good. It is not good, and in fact, it is not helping bring the cost of living down. Sawa. Na umenileta by fujo sana.